everybody, this is Chris. Thank you for joining me. In the last video I showed you how simple it was to make a 3D card just using some die cuts. But I didn't put too many, it was a very simple card. But I received 2 mails asking me how you can do the same thing when you have many more die cuts and you don't know how to stack them up. So this tutorial is more for you. So again, it's more a beginner's tutorial, but I really want to show you this. So let me come closer because I'm going to show you how really nice it looks. This one is the least 3D one. It's really nice to look at. It's very simple, but you don't have many layers. This one I'm having more layers, as you can see here. When you look on the side, you can see the little foam, but it's just fine because usually you don't look that way. When someone receives the cards, they may look a little bit on the side to see how it was made, but they're gonna really look on the front. And I've got 2 other examples here, which I think are gorgeous. I guess that this one is my favorite because it's got more layers, and I just love this, this flower. The noise in the background that you hear is my mom's dog. I'm at her house. That's where I'm gonna have my studio for a while. And I love also this one, which has also a lot of dimension. So I'm gonna do another flower because I really think that it's the kind of project that it fits better flowers. So I already pre-cut my card base, and it's a sturdy one. I just love that color. And I'm going to use some pansies. So this is the base I have. Let me show you this one. Okay. And so it's a 3D cut images block, you know. And you've got different things here. So every time you've got different layers, like here you've got 5, 6, 7, or 8 images. It really depends on the kind. Here you have just 4 images. Down here you have much more, so you don't have always the same number of pieces, but that doesn't matter. And if you really wanted to, you could also use these images separately. Like for example here, I have the base image and I have 6 other images to put on top. The number is not important, but there's just a few tricks that you should avoid. So I'm going to zoom back in, and what I usually like to do when I have, let's say, 6 to 7 pieces like this, is my card base. I mean, not my card base, but the base of my die cuts. I am going to just lay it flat. I'm not going to put any foam on the back because it's going to be already very dimensional, so I don't really have to put more. If you want to put some foam here, double-sided foam, just feel free to do it. I'm just not going to do it. That's fine. And I'm just going to center it because it's a big piece, or maybe just put it a little bit on top because I've got an idea in the back of my mind. So I'm just centering it up a little upwards. And now what you're going to use is some little foam pieces, double-sided foam. And of course I already put mine on my outer pieces here. And you don't have to put a lot. You see, I just put 2, 3, 4 here. You could probably put another one. You don't have to use a lot of double-sided foam here, but that's the secret. You need to put something that is raised in order to stack them up and do this very nice pattern of 3D effect. So the principle here is to start from the biggest image, then take the smaller one just after this one, and you're going to go smaller and smaller and smaller until you just come up with few elements or single elements like these 3 that are very small, and this one is as well. So this one is the second biggest, so I'm going to put this one on top, and I'm going to try to line it up as even as I can on top of my other image because they are exactly the same. Let me put this one here. That's absolutely fine. See, and we're starting to build up our card this way. Of course, if you don't want to do a 3D card, you could use these elements separately if you wanted to. So now I'm going to take my other pieces, and this one again, it's a little smaller. As you can see, I don't have the greenery here. And again, I'm going to put it on top of my other flowers. just like this. And again, I have this other flower here, this pansy. I'm gonna put on top because it fits, yes, it fits this flower. And for the flower here, it's gonna be done, but you see how it comes up very nicely. And I already have, not including this, 1, 2, 3 layers on this card. Now I have a little bit of greener here, so you just need to see how it fits. So this one is very simple. I'm going to put it on top. I also have this little flower, this little bud here. Just have the flower on top of this one. And I also have the last piece here is a little leaf. So of course I could put this leaf here, but what I want to do, because I think my card is a bit, you know, not naked, but almost, and I have a lot of blank here, I'm going to decide to put my leaf here just underneath, like it was falling apart. This is exactly what I have done here on this design. Let me go backwards a little bit. Okay, because it was, you know, this image is smaller than this one's, and I needed to put something more, not too much, because it's already quite busy in the center, but just putting the leaf here, and I just turned it around so it didn't look too symmetrical, and I think it looks more natural. And that's exactly what I'm going to do here. You can put it on the right or on the left. It's maybe a bit too centered. I might put it just here, and my card is done. How quickly was that? I mean, you're gonna spend more time putting double-sided foam on the back of your flowers than anything else, because absolutely quickly, it's so simple to do, you're gonna make it in no time. So I was not used to use die cuts, but really the 3D, the three-dimensional die cuts like this meant to make 3D cards, especially with flowers. I think it looks absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. I think my favorite is still this one. I don't know. Tell me. I would like to know which flower you like best. This one is also really cool. Let me put them this way. They're all very different, and I kind of use the same backgrounds because the colors are pinkish and more or less purple. And this one is a little different though, but yeah, I tried to match the colors with my cards again. So there you go, very simple. Don't forget, start from the big image and then you shrink up to the smallest. You can't do the opposite, because otherwise if you put the smallest underneath, you won't be able to see it. So there you go. Please give me some thumbs up if you like this video. Don't forget also to subscribe to this channel and hit the bell button to get all notifications, and also share on social medias. Thank you so much for being here, and see you soon for other videos. Bye bye. Take care.